But what if that narrative was as fabricated as Soviet propaganda calling Americans war-mad barbarians? When geographer Ptolemy surveyed Britain around 110 AD, he didn't find primitive tribes. Instead, his maps revealed a sophisticated civilization boasting 56 major cities. Each of these cities maintained its own university, yes, universities, centuries before Oxford and Cambridge. Alongside these urban learning centers, specialized druidic academies functioned as independent seats of advanced knowledge. This wasn't Hollywood's sword and sorcery Britain. This was a land where scholarship flourished, where ideas crossed borders as easily as trade goods, and where the stage was set for one of history's most remarkable religious transformations. The ancient British chronicles tell us something extraordinary happened in those early decades after Christ's crucifixion. Joseph of Arimathea, the wealthy disciple who provided Jesus' tomb, arrived in Britain with a mission that would change everything. His target, King Arviragus of the Silurians, whose conversion would send shockwaves through 1st century Britain. Chronicler Nennius preserved the details of this pivotal moment when Christianity found its first royal champion in the British Isles. When Arviragus emerged from baptismal waters, he received something that would echo through British history for 2 millennia, a coat of arms unlike anything seen before. Joseph presented the king with a shield of silver white bearing a distinctive cross, positioned, overthwart full perfette, perfectly perpendicular across the field. This became the identifying mark for all Britons to recognize their nation. Here's the historical bombshell: this happened long before St. George was born. The cross synonymous with English identity didn't originate with a dragon-slaying saint. It began with a Celtic king baptized by a man who had witnessed the crucifixion. What Arviragus received wasn't just heraldry, it was a declaration of independence that would reverberate for centuries. By accepting Christianity directly from Joseph of Arimathea, he became the first monarch in history to officially adopt the cross as a royal symbol. This was the founding of what would become the most persistent challenge to Roman Catholic authority in the Western world. The cross of Arviragus evolved into the flag of St. George, announcing to the world an elected Christian king, a ruler whose authority came not from Rome, but from a direct apostolic line stretching back to those who walked with Christ. What began as one king's coat of arms became the visual representation of religious independence. According to British church historians, what Arviragus established was the foundation of the only church that could claim unbroken apostolic succession from Christianity's very beginning. Throughout the British Isles, this church was known as the British Church and the Holy Catholic Church, but never the Roman Catholic Church. The difference was theological dynamite.